Brent Adams. I direct the Warming Center program, Footbridge Homeless Services Center, and the Secret Garden Women's Shelter. This is to announce that some of these programs will be closing. Good news is, Warming Center program will remain open this winter, as will the foul weather materials and clothing disbursement program, and the emergency information hotline 246-1234 will remain open this winter. Announcing Secret Garden Women's Shelter and Footbridge Homeless Services Center will be closing effectively November 15th. Secret Garden, 12 women's shelter bed, 12 bed shelter, including quarantine bed, will be closing. We commit to not turning one person out to the street like the county did. We have several people from the county shelters that are here. People will be moving laterally into other shelters, up to housing opportunities, potentially statewide, self-housing, potentially family opportunities, and car camping. The Footbridge Homeless Services Center, that program, the storage program, we have a 90-day contractual relationship with our clients, so it'll take 90 days to wind those down. Already into that process. The laundry and showers have already been discontinued. So that's the name of that tune. There are dozens of reasons why this is occurring. A lot of them are personal, converging completely. There's the background information, the background lay of the land, how the homelessness paradigm from the federal government, housing first. I call it housing farce. It's not working in any West Coast city, regardless of what we've been encouraged to believe. Best practices, evidence-based. We keep hearing this jargon. The grand jury report showed us that more than half already fall back to the street. You're expected to rent your spare bedroom, and you're the one who's going to end homelessness. It's just not working, but we're putting all of our funding and agreement into that. And we've, as community members, have turned our back on the challenge of homelessness, which is why I'm having such a difficult time with these needs-oriented programs here that don't get any funding and little care from y'all. City or county have doubled down over and over. They keep getting new blood, new staff, blaming the former class for all of the ills of homelessness, including pre-existing programs like ours. So we get, a new city council person pretending that they know everything about homelessness, and every word that comes out of their mouth it clearly indicates they don't know a damn thing, nor do they spend any time with people who sleep outside. Got some sour grapes here. I'm really frustrated. I'm having a hard time getting through these videos. That's why I'm so late in getting this one out. Keep getting emotional or pissed. I'm not reading from a script, but I just want to get through this. The lay of the land. So the county paradigm is called Housing for a Healthy Santa Cruz. That's your homelessness program. Doesn't even have the word homelessness in it. It negates basic needs. It ignores what's happening on the street. The rehousing wave from the county, a dismal failure. They're not admitting that. That's really the nature of government. They never admit failure. And next year is just another program. And then new people will point back sometimes. Let's see here. Housing Now. Another homeless, Housing First program. Well-funded. Dozens of housing navigators, dismal problem for them. They're just unsuccessful. You're supposed to rent your back bedroom, your spare bedroom, and you're going to solve homelessness. It's just not happening. The city keeps sponsoring these large encampments over and over and over. The county did one last year. It's crazy. It's the most maddening thing ever, watching them ratchet up year after year after year. We tried 9 years ago, to get a nonprofit permit process so that we could operate an encampment. We still have not been able to. All over the Northwest, we've been showing them the data. Eugene City Manager's Office has a welcome packet. They're golden. They really resolve homelessness. People in those programs get to heal and get ready for housing or any opportunities. So anyway, it's just been really frustrating. Encampments, housing first, the paradox of those two things. It's maddening. Also, just the community at large, so much attention paid to housing matters. They get free property. Their entire budget is made, and yet everything you see boils down to them wanting you to donate money to them. To what end? It's not clear. Just end homelessness. It's kind of like a the quagmire of Middle East war or something. It just never ends. Just please give us more money. So needs-oriented programs, where money occurs, programs pool up regardless of the experience of homelessness. And so that's kind of what we're stuck in, the programmatic element of grants and government funding opportunities that largely demand a housing first phraseology. So a lot of our programs don't get funding. So we're needs oriented. We identify basic needs in the street. This has been purely transformative work. If you've 1,000 people on our shelves right now, I'm sorry, over the last 5 years, 200 currently, we've done 10,000 loads of laundry in the last 4 years. Can you imagine that? We've lost almost no laundry at all. It's been miraculous work. We have the most desirable shower program in Santa Cruz. People line up for it. The cleanest, hottest showers, coupled with all these other programs, donation programs, everything from Q-tips to blankets. That's Q-tips, razors, deodorant, toothbrushes, toothpaste, feminine products, fingernail clippers, and on it goes. Can you imagine that? This is truly transformative work. This is what you want to support. This is what you would demand a city or county support, even in addition to pretending we're housing people. This gets people ready for the potential in their lives. It's dignifying work. It raises the floor of experience for everybody. But the city and county don't play like that. They're pretending, they're getting ready to do a storage program with the city. They've shined us on, floated a whole bunch of opportunities to work with them, didn't see value in our programs, regardless of 9 years of successful warming center program without incident. MOUs at 6 different churches, reducing death in the population of people who sleep outside. It's just maddening, I'm telling you. Also, we as a community have no story. Where we allow the fringes to pull us apart. They pretend that that's Santa Cruz. And I don't even want to talk about it. But we don't have a vision forward. We don't have a vision of homelessness. So we just see stupid things at the city and county over and over and over. Right now, we're expected to be happy that there's a program. When you look at it, hold it up to the light, it's not really a program. It's really just money going towards the new anti-homeless ordinance, and a lot of money going towards that. Also towards hokey, maybe in the future. It's money that's meant to extract increasingly more money. It's frustrating. I'm out. What am I? I've done this. We did a really good job of it. Hundreds of volunteers, thousands of clients. But what's true also is I have to, this building is going away. I have to I have to build a public awareness campaign and a campaign funding strategy, capital funding strategy to get another building. There are no buildings that would replace this one. It's just so really, you got to know when to call it sometimes. All these factors. Also, there's nobody to replace me anyway. There's a lot to be said about that. Just how I had a lot of joiners, a lot of people who believe in this work and are committed to it. But the closer they get to the center of the onion, people fall off. It's difficult work. I work 7 days a week. I haven't paid myself an appropriate salary ever. And so who wants to do that? I know you could probably do it better, but, I started all of these programs, have been operating them excellently. We take a priority of this building. We take care of this building. We take care of our neighborhood. We don't have the Coral Street effect. There's so much to say about this. It would take hours. And I will spend the winter creating a documentary artifact to share, maybe in series. But these programs are ending. And I think they have to go away because the city and county have been riding for free on these programs. We've all taken these programs for granted. We don't get any sustaining funding at all, right? So how is that possible? It's not sustainable. So they have to go away to show the void, the necessity of these programs. And if they don't come back, it's all on y'all. We wanted to see a community that valued these things. Rather than always, stop the sweeps, defend another drug-oriented camp, or, just I don't want to even get into it. I've made enough videos about this stuff. So I wanted to honor you by giving you, instead of just an email, this is my face. I'm the guy, I'm the jerk closing these programs. I love you. I love Santa Cruz. My heart is broken. Many times over. Had a lot of mental health challenges, not the worst, just, a lot of depression this summer. And I've got to take care of myself. I've been sacrificing myself. And to what end? Am I going to do another 10 years here? I would really like to see the city and the county lift this program up and see value and nurture these programs. We've raised the floor of experience. As they're pretending to get a few people into housing, most of them, half of them fall back to the street. We're taking everybody up notch after notch. We should not be seeing these mega camps anymore. There should be agreement camps, transitional camps, robust camping programs, warming center, emergency drop-in shelters, transitional housing. We're just not seeing this. It's just we're getting people into housing. That's I'm over it. WarmingCenterProgram.com, WarmingCenterProgram@gmail. Come by and say hi. We're going to have another fundraiser, maybe at the end for my salary so I can walk away with something. We're also going to have a GoFundMe because the women's shelter, we want them to walk away with something. It's going to be really hard to get all of them into opportunities. We'll talk about that later. Thank you.